What's going on, guys? My name is Ben and welcome back to another video. If you can't tell already, I am absolutely buzzing for today's video. As you can see behind me, I am down at Mallory Performance because the car today is getting a remap. However, in this video, I'm purely going to document how much power my 12-year-old M3 has lost. It should be quoted from BMW from factory around 420 brake. Over the years, it's probably lost a few ponies, let's be honest. The only kind of performance modification I have done are the primary decats, so that should have bumped it up at least 15 horsepower. But anyway, let's get it inside, let's get it on the dyno and see what this 12-year-old car is producing. Right then, the car is on the dyno and as you can hear, it is bloody loud. We're going to see what it's performing stock. Fingers crossed for something higher than, I don't know, 350? And also, while I think about it, look at my centre cap on the back. That's so cool. First run looks absolutely horrific. Ah, 406. That is right, isn't it? I'm not being silly. .411 brake horsepower. As you can probably tell, I was pleasantly surprised by this result. For a 12-year-old 82,000 miles BMW M3, I'd initially doubted this car's performance. It's by no means slow on the road, it's just rather embarrassing losing a rolling race to a friend in an M135i, probably due to the lack of the low-end torque, but anyway, I needn't have worried. The M3 performed amazingly and far exceeded all my expectations. I'd initially predicted around 370 brake horsepower, mostly to avoid disappointment if my car turned out to be an absolute lemon, but 411 brake horsepower I'm happy with. It just goes to show that a simple mod like removing the primary cats has such a profound effect on these cars' performance. In fact, Phil the tuner assured me that it was a very strong and well-maintained example of an M3, which is why it was able to achieve such amazing results. Bear in mind also that this was dynoed on an incredibly hot day. The room alone was 28 degrees, not exactly ideal conditions for a naturally aspirated V8. This was also my first ever power mod to any car. In the past, I'd always focused on aesthetic mods rather than performance based. The guys at Mallory Performance were incredible at talking me through the process and assisting with any questions I had. Their knowledge and ability put my mind at ease and filled me with confidence. Such a cool workshop and such cool people. I can see me returning for future mods, so make sure you stay tuned. So to summarise, from factory, my car claimed to have 420 brake horsepower. Today, thanks to the primary decats, it's only lost 9 horsepower. If you haven't already, click the banner in the top right corner to check out that video where I install my primary decat pipes. Now, only losing 9 brake horsepower over 12 years is pretty good in my opinion for any car. That equates to less than 1 pony a year. Make sure you stay tuned for my next video to see just how much power Phil at Mallory Performance is able to wring from the M3's neck. Right then, so the car has just been in for its first stock dyno run, and I am absolutely pleasantly surprised. I thought worst case scenario it would probably be like 380. I was certainly worried, especially as my mate Simon just out drags me in his 135i when we're doing motorway pulls. However, surprisingly, my car standard is running between 410 and 411 brake horsepower, which I am absolutely buzzing about. Of course, the car isn't completely standard. It's got the decats, which would have probably added another 15 horsepower, so roughly it's running about 390, 385 stock, which is still pretty impressive. It's actually quite impressive how much of an effect these stock cats have on the car. But as I say, I am absolutely buzzing with that result. 411 brake is so much. That's exceeded all my expectations. I didn't think it would be that good. I'm so happy. I was worrying, they were all winding me up in there. Just coming out with figures. People are messaging me on Instagram saying 370, 380, 400, and yeah, it done a 411, so I'm absolutely buzzing about that. Stay tuned for my next video so you can find out how much we are able to map this car to. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it's around 440 brake. I'll be happy with that, and I'm buzzing. I'll also take the car out for a first drive, so stay tuned for that. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and of course, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and a little notification bell so you do not miss out on any of my future upcoming content with the M3, as well as the power gains. Find out what it's going to gain in the next video. Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.